Okay, for our previous video, we looked at the thigh. So let's ask some questions about the thigh. The medial compartment. So that is the compartment on the medial side of the thigh. So it'd be these muscles in here. What's the only thing they can do? Can they make your leg go that way? No. Can they flex? No. They are only going to be able to adduct. So the medial compartment adducts. Remember, for the arms and legs, you need to tell me what muscles are in the compartments and what the compartments do. The posterior compartment will extend up the hip, and what will it do at the knee? So here's the person's hip, here's their leg drawn out of their hip. So, and let's just draw a foot like that. Not bad, not good, but not bad. So posterior compartments here, these muscles are going to be attached here. They cannot extend. Extend would be this way. So they're going to have to flex. So the anterior compartment, those will be the muscles up here. Those will be the ones that can pull and extend, where these have to be flexors. Which two muscles have origins on the ilium? Not the ischium, not the pubic. It was not the hamstring, that was all the ischial tuberosity. Sartorius and rectus femoris, sartorius and biceps femoris. Semitendinosus and adductor magnus, that's a hamstring, that's on the ramus. So, which one is it? Well, which one's on front, which one's the back? This is a posterior muscle, so it's not that one. So watch out, they both have femoris, make sure you get them straight. Which muscle is not superficial? Semitendinosus is superficial. Rectus femoris is superficial. Gracilis is superficial. Vastus intermedius is underneath the rectus femoris. The anterior compartment, they all insert on the tibial tuberosity. So, lower leg. Remember the upper leg had anterior, posterior, and medial? Well, this has a lateral compartment. Look at that lateral compartment, all two muscles of it. So there is an anterior compartment that will extend the toes, dorsiflect the foot, and invert the foot. The ones we're going to learn are the extensor digitorum, because I think it's a hilarious name, and the tibialis anterior. The lateral compartment has the fibularis muscles. That is going to evert the foot. Invert would be in that way. And the superficial posterior compartment is going to be back here. That is going to plantar flex the foot. The deep will flex the toes. So, the tibialis anterior. The tibialis anterior starts on the first metatarsal. So I always find the first metatarsal down here and then trace it going up. I swear I selected a green pen and not a blue pen. So here is the tendon, and then here's the tibia. Tibialis anterior is on the anterior side of the tibia. Its origin is the anterior, the lateral condyle. It is going to dorsiflect the ankle. So if you're nice and pirouette, so let's draw an ankle. There's your foot. It is going to dorsiflect, and it also inverts the foot. So it goes inwards. Now, the extensor digitorum, it's not as funny as the one in the hand. You're not flipping people off with your toes. But here's the tibialis anterior. It's the first one. Extensor digitorum is right next to it. So here's the tibialis anterior. Here's the extensor digitorum. Its tendons go to all the phalanges, and it extends them. Now, oops, wrong way. The fibularis longus is now on the side. So, tibialis anterior, extensor digitorum, fibularis longus is on the side. It is going to plantar flex the foot because how its tendon is, and it inserts on the fifth metatarsal. It also everts the ankle. So that's pretty simple for those muscles. Then The calf muscle is actually two muscles. It is the gastrocnemius. CN is silent. I have a silent C in my middle name. It drives me crazy when people try to pronounce it. Actually, just ignore it. CN has a silent C in Greek. Parakolo. Ohimalanas. Oops, I'm speaking Greek to you guys again. So, gastrocnemius and the soleus. There's two heads. There's actually two heads to the gastrocnemius. Like so. Looks like a big Y. So that is the lateral, and that's the medial head. Then the soleus would be a big muscle underneath all this. It's actually a flat muscle. So their common insertion is the calcaneus by the Achilles tendon. It's a calcaneal tendon, fine. And it plantar flexes the foot. So here is our calf. Here is the lateral head. Here's the medial head. How do I know it's medial and lateral? That is the biceps femoris. That is the semitendinosus. That is the semimembranosus. The gracilis is right there. So the lateral head originates on the lateral condyle. The medial head on the medial condyle. So they actually can flex at the foot, at the knee. There's an N there. And plantar flex at the foot. So they act at the origin. The soleus is the steeper muscle. It looks like a sole, which is a flat fish. I will draw a sole for you. Its two eyes are actually on the top surface. There's a sole. Now I will draw a paramecium. There's my paramecium. I use the same picture over and over again, don't I? So it's deep. It looks like a fish called a sole. It is wider. It's near the body. And this actually helps you stand up for your long shift at Starbucks or at Neiman Marcus or wherever you work, at Trader Joe's, teaching in front of a class of 30 students who are falling asleep. So this helps you stand up. So let's look at these muscles. And we are using the rotating spit for our leg muscles. Here is the first metatarsal. There is the tendon going to the tibialis anterior. If I rotate it a little bit, my second muscle is the extensor digitorum because it extends these. And my third muscle, that is on the lateral side, that is the fibularis longus. Look, it's attached to the metatarsal. This is the gastrocnemius. This is the soleus. Let there be color. So this is what the arrangement of those muscles are. There is a fibularis brevis hiding out. So that is how these muscles are arranged. Tibialis anterior, frontal view, medial view, lateral view. Extensor digitorum, fibularis longus, gastrocnemius, soleus. So you can see the difference between the muscles. So that is our video. Let's ask some questions. Which muscle is listed in the wrong compartment? The flexor digitorum is anterior, soleus is posterior, fibularis longus is lateral. This one is. In the arm, the flexors are anterior. In the leg, they're posterior. So this would be posterior. And the anterior one is the extensor digitorum. Have you had enough muscles? Yes or no? Oh, great, you want 300 more muscles and include all the innervations. Great, so that'll be about 20 more videos. This is the last video. This is actually the last video completely because I did the first half last semester. So, thank you very much. Our lab is going to be broken into 3 parts, so we're not doing it all at once. And thank you very much. Have a good day.